Okay, so let's talk a little bit. What does it take to to start a program of honeybees? How would a golf course go about doing that? I know they've got to call you, but what else do they have to do? What does it cost? How much time does it take? And then we'll talk about some of the other benefits.
The first thing I would say if you've never kept bees is to actually take a class. And during the winter time is the best time to do that. Many of the bee clubs, we teach beekeeping classes, but there's many clubs in the area that do that as well. And all those classes are typically taught during the winter. So I would take a class on how to take care of a beehive. And then in the early spring is when you start beehives. So typically March and April is a time frame. To start a hive like this, for the equipment, it's going to cost you probably about $300–400, and then for the bees themselves, you're probably going to spend $200 to $250 just for the bees.
So let me understand. This is what you will see, and it'll be off somewhere in a secluded corner of the golf course?
Yeah, typically you want it in a sunny spot like this. Raised elevation is always ideal, and then facing either south or to the east.
Okay, so this is one hive, and a course can have as many as they want to maintain, and as many as the course will take in the type of area that you're talking about. And the total investment for something like this, like one hive, is somewhere in the range of $600.
Yep, about $600.
Okay.
And typically you want to start 2 hives because beehives are very much like people. They can be very different. And for a beginning beekeeper, it's much more important for them to be able to see the differences that are occurring. Somebody mentioned that this hive they were seeing more activity than this one. If you only have one hive, you don't have any basis of comparison. So having 2 hives is really helpful for a beginning beekeeper.
And a golf course, if it doesn't want to maintain them themselves, they may take the course, they may not, but they may just want to say it's a good idea. They can hire someone like you to do that.
There are beekeepers that will put beehives on other people's property, and they have different arrangements for that. Yep.
Yes, I've heard that some beekeepers will get paid simply by taking all or a percentage of the honey.
Yep.
Others do it on a dollar basis, and some on a combined basis.
Yep, that's true.
Okay.
Yep.